Welcome to Cozy Coven Chats with Jenny C. Bell, where we explore the journey of the witch. Hey witches, this is your host of Cozy Coven Chats, Jenny C. Bell, and today I have a very short little bonus episode because today my audiobook comes out. And my audiobook is called Spirit Crystals, The Secret to Discovering Your Crystal Guide for Healing, Evolving, and Stepping into Your Power, narrated by Leslie Howard and written by me, Jenny C. Bell. And it should be available wherever you listen to books. I was really excited that this book was going to be picked up for an audio because so many people I talk to prefer an audiobook especially when learning. You know, I was a school teacher for 13 years and I saw how great it was to either do read alouds for my students or listen to an audiobook because it's so much easier to absorb the information. And I think we're just so busy nowadays, right? Audiobook allows you to walk or exercise or drive or do your chores and learn at the same time, which I'm sure a lot of you multitask when you're listening to the podcast too. So I think it's really special and it's super exciting. I got to choose my narrator. She's a lovely person, has a beautiful voice. She actually read the book first and found her spirit crystal guide and has been working with her guide and really enjoyed the whole process. And so it's coming from a place of love from both of us. And I think, too, having the audio of this book will be much easier because all the meditations, the prayers, the rituals, the chanting, you get to hear. And that's a huge bonus when we're trying to learn something or we're trying to do a meditation. You'll just get to close your eyes and get into the meditation with her. And this book's very hands-on, right? There's a ton of rituals and meditations. There's over 40 of them. And so this is such a great learning tool. And I am excited to share a little preview of the audiobook with you. So please enjoy that. And thank you for listening.
Crystals are honored here. I see them as spiritual allies and friends. They are not to be used and tossed. They are living beings. When I see a crystal, I see and feel its life. Some people describe this experience as a buzzing or another sensation. In this chapter, you will gain an understanding of how a crystal is truly alive and how to become a caretaker to crystals. We cannot own a crystal because crystals are part of Mother Earth, and we belong to the Earth, not the other way around. We are guardians and stewards of this Earth, including crystals. My childhood was spent exploring in the Mojave Desert. Rocks and stones weren't covered by grass or shaded by trees. They were everywhere and easy to collect and play with. I often collected quartz and stones to paint, make crafts with, or add to my mud pies. At 19, I was the treasurer of my geology club at college by day, and by night a practicing witch. At the time, we had the cutest little crystal shop open in town, and I took my first course on crystals there. I received a stapled book by Dolphin titled Crystal Wisdom Volume 6. Still a great resource if you can find it, and pieces of tumbled clear quartz, adventurine, obsidian, rose quartz, carnelian, and hematite. Since this beginning, I've expanded my path to include using crystals in my Reiki healings, working with crystal skulls, and collecting out-of-print books on crystals. In this book, I will impart my knowledge, but it's my hope that you will gain wisdom from your own connection and discoveries working with crystals. The best way to begin this journey of gaining wisdom, not just knowledge, is by opening to your intuition. Growth occurs when we let our knowledge meet our intuition, and this creates wisdom. My ability to be open to this wisdom is what led me to be here sharing spirit crystals with you. Going into my Akashic records is something I began after an impromptu past life reading at a gem and mineral show in the Mojave Desert. Prior to this experience, I wasn't really interested in my past lives and felt no real desire to open the records. Every person has their own set of records in the Akasha, or ether. These records are the recordings of all your past lives as well as your future. We will dive deeper into how to open these records in Chapter 7. This surprise reading, as well as many different people asking me about the records and assuming I knew what they were, led me to begin to enter the records to listen and receive information for myself and others. On February 24th, 2022, I opened my Akashic records and received this message. You are on a mission to share about crystals. They will all be in the quartz family. Soul crystals and spirit crystals only exist in the quartz family. The quartz is everlasting. It is ancient. It is not of this world. And that is the way someone can connect. They can connect soul to soul with the crystals. The spirit crystals. Spirit crystals are all in the quartz family. Clear quartz and any variation of it all belong to one spirit crystal consciousness. Whether or not it has a special name like Lemurian seed, it's all the same. Clear quartz's archetype is the healer. A healer is a spiritual leader, and that is the role you have held in a past life and may be stepping into in this life again.
As always, thank you for listening. Please subscribe and share with a friend. If you haven't already done so, be on the lookout for my book, Spirit Crystals. Discover your crystal guide for healing and empowerment. Available wherever you buy books.